Hey, folks, here at Bookmaker, it's two for the price of one, a Monday night doubleheader. That's how we start the season now on week one. You like the doubleheader?
I actually would like to see this format each and every Monday night, but I don't think we will.
Yeah, I got news for you. The bookmakers might not. Usually on Monday night, they're ducking and running for cover with all the parlays that are out there. Let's talk about the game at Bookmaker. By the way, check your smartphone. Current updated odds all season long in the NFL. Bookmaker.eu, easy and free to open up an account. It's not going to be easy for the Bengals or the Ravens, an AFC North showdown. Without doubt, this will be a physical game. Open 5.5 at Bookmaker, sitting at 6. Total on the game is 41. Let's start with the visitors. Great season last year, Pat. Teams like that, you do have to be a little leery of, can they back it up the following year? So that's kind of out there to start, but now the Bengals got mangled in preseason.
Well, I got to tell you, this team really, I don't know of an NFL team, Brian, that suffered more devastating injuries than this team did. They lose Travell Wharton, who they brought over in free agency at starting guard. Kyle Cook goes down last week. Carlos Dunlop, who's supposed to be the premier outside pass rusher for the team. Gresham's questionable. Dre Kirkpatrick, the number 1 draft pick, he's not playing in week one. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, they signed from the Pats, didn't really play all of preseason, and the two-headed monster at running back with him and Bernard Scott. Scott's out for this one. What the heck's going on in Cincinnati?
Oof, well, we'll see. It is kind of a mash unit heading into the opener. Baltimore, when you think of the Ravens, you think of that physical defense. But in reality, think of a sneaky good offense with Ray Rice, the focal point, and Bolden we know is there, but Smith now gives them kind of that lightning bolt on the other side. Flacco's got some targets.
And Smith had big games versus Cincinnati last year. Joe Flacco really giddy about this new offense, Brian. They're going no huddle, / hurry up offense. He gets to call some plays at the line of scrimmage. He really likes that flexibility. Ray Rice has always played well against Cincinnati. They've really struggled containing Ray Rice. Flacco beat the Bengals deep last year in both games, so it'd be very interesting to see the little game planning Mike Zimmer now trying to slow down this Ravens offense.
Zimmer, by the way, has done a great job as the defensive coordinator in Cincinnati. Let's go to the get-out game for week one. It's San Diego going to the Black Hole. Oakland's a 1-point favorite. Total on the game is 46. The more things change, the more they stay the same. What leads us to believe, and Matthews will not be in the lineup for the Chargers, what would lead us to believe that Norv Turner would have the Chargers ready to come out of the gate quickly this year?
I don't think there's any reason to believe. But Phillip Rivers, if there ever was a coach figure on the field, besides maybe Peyton Manning, you have to think about Phillip Rivers. He will definitely have that offense ready to play. They're struggling a bit at wide receiver. Look for a big night from Antonio Gates. He's always been a favorite target of Phillip Rivers anyway. But now they're trying to really get an identity on the outside. Vincent Jackson gone. He's in Tampa Bay now. But the good news is they're going up against an Oakland Raiders defense, Brian, that was number 29 in the NFL last season.
And I know you're going to touch on a depth situation for the Raiders, and it's a broader scope organizational kind of comment to be made. But in the opener, at least, we know McFadden is healthy. He's a China doll. But when he's healthy, he can be lethal, and that makes the quarterback, Carson Palmer, better.
I think the only chance the Raiders have to compete this season is if Darren McFadden can at least play 13 or 14 games. Brian, he's only played 13 games once in his career, and all the expectations that we've put on this guy's back, he just cannot stay healthy. The bad news is no Michael Bush, who really was their entire backfield last season. Bush played all 16 games, 235 attempts, 977 yards on the ground, Brian. He also caught 37 balls. They've got nobody backing him up. And always remember, you've got pick 6 playing quarterback there in Oakland.
That's a Bengals fan talking there. It's going to be a Monday night doubleheader. It's available to you right here at Bookmaker. Good luck week one in the NFL.